What's up, beautiful people? My name is Victor. I'm coming live from Baringo. This is East Africa, Kenya. So today I'm working on a beautiful construction. I can't wait to show you. So if you check that way, we have a rope coming along. It comes the way and it goes down. So what is exciting here, we're trying to do a fence. So the fence is, we're doing a fence on the boundary of our land. Our land starts from here and goes upwards. I think I'll show you later, but this is a project that I've been waiting for so long. It's been months before we had some little conflict about the boundary, but now things have been sorted and now we know where our land stays. So that is why we're working on this construction. Yeah, so join along. I'll show you how the progress goes. Thanks, and subscribe to this channel. Yeah. So just ahead of me, I have very big stones. These are foundation hardcores. So I extracted these stones when it was very rainy last year, about July, August, September 2025. So the soil was very loose and it was very easy to collect these foundation stones. So after collecting the foundation stones, we crushed the gravel from these foundation stones. You see, we had so many hardcores here, but now we are left with a few. And just ahead of me, right there, we have some gravel. Yeah. So one of the things I've been trying to do here is to collect construction materials slowly by slowly. I know one day, one time, we'll be having a beautiful house standing here. So my motivation every day is just whenever I get every shilling, I try to save and balance and make sure that I bring something close, something for construction close to the site. So this is a very small debt because we have some huge stones down there. We're not able to have maybe the whole goes in. So this is like 1 feet. So we'll try to see if we can have some mortar and gravel so that this post can be very, very firm. So the land goes that way, where you see there are some few posts which are not standing straight because we haven't made it firm yet, but that's the work we are going to do today. Then it goes that way. We have few holes going this way. So we have this, and the rest follows that rope towards that. So what I have here, guys, this is a construction ongoing. This is my septic tank and a toilet. So this is about 5 feet. The width is 5 feet, and then the length is about 9 feet. Then going deep, it's about 9 feet. So I think this is enough for a small family, a family of about 5 or 3, maybe in the future, to use the house. So the land is very rocky. You see all these stones? It came from here. So I spent quite a big budget digging this hole because it was very, very hard when we were trying to dig inside. So at least a milestone achieved. This is done. So the next thing that I think I'll do is coming and doing a slab, a very big slab on top, and then we leave it at that place so that we go look for money. But when we have more, maybe we'll start building. But you can see how it is. This is like a very big hazard. I know people tell me this is very hazardous because somebody's cow, somebody's something, because you see the land is still open, so maybe somebody's cow can stuck. So but down there my brother is carrying the posts. The post is going along the fence. So we dug some holes yesterday, so and we are hoping maybe today we'll try our best to have maybe mortar and the posts to stand straight. Yeah, say hello, bro.
Hello, this is Rogers, Victor's younger brother, and we're here fencing our the boundary for land.
Yes.
And, I hope we can finish it soon enough.
Yes.
So that we can do other projects.
Yes. Yeah. So tell people to subscribe to the channel.
Or subscribe to our channel. God will help us on our way.
Yeah. Yeah. So down here I have my neighbor. So we are working together to ensure that we have the post online. So we are mixing mortar. San kinene chetia. Kinene wilbari fekata.
Okay.
Kiraju.
Even bill.
Mbele. So we are having 2 wheelbarrows of sand and gogotek. 2. So gravel is 1 wheelbarrow, sand is 2 wheelbarrows, and cement 1 bag. So 1 bag of cement, 2 wheelbarrows, and maybe 1 gravel. That should be enough for these holes, so that the post can be very firm. Yeah, because what we're going to have a wire mesh, a barbed wire, and then a wire mesh, because that is a standard way of having a fence here. So that will be able to protect the livestock from getting to the farm and also to demarcate our boundary. Yeah, I hope this project goes on well. So we were not successful to have this going deep a bit, but we'll see how we can strengthen with the gravel and the mortar. Yeah, but this was better one. We achieved at least 1 point something feet. This one too is about 2 feet. It's good. Yo. And we have some hardworking guys here, my brother down here. Two wheelbarrows done, or 3?
2.5.
2.5.
Wheelbarrows of ballast and 2 wheelbarrows of sand.
So 2 ballast, 2 sand, 1 cement. Yeah, very big. Heavy. Kinda. You get me? Yeah, guys. From this view, ahead of me, we have hardcores, very massive hardcores. We have some here. We had very many here, but we crashed to ballast. See, this was a place someone was crushing ballast and manually with a small mason armor. And now this is the one remaining, and we have more down there. So I hope this will be enough for my foundation. And ahead of me, we have about 200 wheelbarrows of ballast. So I started collecting this from about September, August last year to 2025. But now you see the progress. So what I believe in this construction journey is that you start small. Whenever you have few coins, you save towards a project. And then here we have 1,000 feet of bush stones. This costed about 40,000 to bring from Tenges. Tenges is somewhere in Baringo county, but it's quite a bit distance from home. But now this will come in very handy for the construction. So I have 200 wheelbarrows of ballast, 1,000 feet of foundation stones, and so many lorries, like 20 to 25 lorries of hardcore. So I hope that will be a huge booster in the construction when we start beginning here. And right here, we're working on the fence. The other side, we have a septic tank and a toilet, so it doubles up because we are a small family and we are building in the village, so we don't have to do so many complex stuff. And somewhere we have Isaac. Isaac is walking on time. Yo, tasatai, wala isu iraisi. Very nice. Ni chonjo. Akunwach kidogo. Lanwach che. Ni ruptot.
Wala putunga.
Albu 4 feet.
Ni puti.
But minga leon. Pori yangu niene. Ngana mo mele kasipaitan. So guys, what we are working here, our previous land was going through this fence. So but now we want to move it. Instead of going this way, We start from this hole. So the land goes that way. We have a rope going that way, then comes to this hole and goes straight. So we want to move this. To follow this line. So that's why we are untying this and then we bring it to here. But now we have to have firm posts so that we have a very strong boundary between our neighbor down there and us. And then we have a 7-meter wide road, which is enough for a feeder road in the village. Yeah, so that's what we're working on today. Bali, it's too deep. Deeper, better. Yeah, so what we are trying to do here, we have very long posts and these are the shorter ones. So I think this is about 5 feet and the other one is 7 feet. So we try to interchange the 5 feet and the 7 feet. So maybe we have a long one here, shorter one, then we have a longer one here so that the farm could be tight enough. Yeah, so it look like this one. The hole is very small. So maybe we have a very big stone down there, so it was not able to go down. So we have to have this, a little support and maybe mortar and ballast. Yeah, and then I think that would be firm enough. So the farm goes on this way. We have foundation stones. We collected them from here when it was very rainy. It was so easy to dig them up. Then we have another hole here, so I think this one will go with a 7-foot post. Then it goes that way. It goes this way. These are 7 feet. And now this is the end of our land, the corner post. The corner post should be here. So what we're trying to do, instead of just going a sharp corner, so we'll have one major post here, and goes that way. So at least something like a V, so that the corner can be firm, and also we have a very nice curve for people passing through this end. So we have a road going up here. We have some 2 neighbors whom we have to open up the road so that they get access, and then we have more neighbors down here. So yeah, I think that should be very possible by end of today. So a quick tour. So down there you see some very big hills. So above it, or maybe on the island, that is Uasin Gishu County, that is the city of champions. And if we check down there, we have a white stuff that should be a very big waterfall, and then there is a hill up there. So the hill is Iten. Iten is a very popular place in Kenya, you know, where runners usually train, and that is why you get the name home of champions and maybe city of champions. So Iten is right there. So people train. We have local runners. We have popular runners like Eliud Kipchoge and the rest, and the marathon world records. They usually train in Iten. So what happens is Iten is a high altitude place. So when you train there, you can be able to run on other cities in the world, and you'll be very comfortable because you've trained on a very good altitude, and that is why we have so many people training to run. And of late, it's a very mixed culture. You have foreign national running there, they train, and we have so many academies usually offering running training and marathons and stuff in those sites. But down here, this is valley, so most of the economic activity that goes on in the valley, that is farming, maybe small farming, and also mixed livestock. We have goats, cow, and sheep, and we have a very permanent river, that is Cheploch River, Kerio River, that goes from the hills. The hills up there is maybe the main sources is maybe the hills. The hills up there is Burnt Forest. We have a place in Uasin Gishu. The name is Burnt Forest, a highland. On the major road from Nakuru to Eldoret, you'll pass by a very big forest. That is the main source of water from those hills, so it drains downwards. It goes and pours its water in Lake Turkana. That is the northern part of Kenya here. That is Victor. So today I'm really excited because after very long months of struggle, we had a very big conflict between my father and our neighbor. So our neighbor was disputing a land's boundary, and you know, guys, land boundaries and land disputes goes on for ages and for ages, and it might even result in casualties because people value land like a very big asset, and that is why we had a conflict. But now they were able to sit down as a family because we are related together. So we had a sit down, and then now we had to agree on where the boundary is. And now when the boundary was demarcated, we were very fast. We knew that we need to fence it so that we don't have any more conflicts in the future, and that is why now we have the fence going on. So I'm very lucky. And you see where the conflict was is where the land my father allocated to me. So in Africa, when you have sons, you just you let the sons inherit the farm. So when you are grown up enough, your father shows you where to build your house, and that is where I was given to build my house. But now, guys, it had a conflict, so I was not able to fence. That is why I went on with other construction project. I collected the hardcores, I did the ballast, I did the foundation stones, and now I did the toilet. But yeah, so I hope things will go better today, and we'll work hard maybe to make sure the land, the fence is standing up. And yo, Mr. Gityo. Yo, Mr. Gityo. Oh. Good one, you. Okay. Yeah. Mache sigandana support na bago night. Chag murengele ni. Yo. It's about 5 feet long, so it's not that long. Yeah. But we have longer ones, and I know we have to cut some little top to make it like 6 feet so that it doesn't become so strong for the fence. Yeah. Life in Africa, daily life. So sometimes you go out of the city, go do some construction work, go fence your rural home. At least when you get out of the city, when you're chased to go to your home, you have someone to call home. Yeah. That's what we're trying to build, guys. Have one which is kind of ready. So we have some nails so that when we add some mortar, it will be kind of firm. And so to this one, so this is a corner post. So the land goes that way. Just have one. Good, guys. So we have this construction project going on. So this is like a 3-room house. So this will be my store and a bedroom and my brother's bedroom as we continue with a little construction. So this is what we are going to do. We have something going on here. We have like a shed, like a veranda. I'll show you how. Okay, like a video.
Hey.
Very nice. All the cabin very gay and one and Taibu Kuwai and that's all one.
Who I am, Magara, who I am,
Ah. Yup. Aku tahu ni teroi. Yeah. So, me dito. So this is a chain for supporting the fence that we have, but we're going to add with the old one so that maybe if it requires about 7, so we already have 2, and the old one I think it's about 5 rolls, so we'll be able to reuse it, and then for the remainder of the fence we'll be able to use the 2 new ones. So those are chain links. They are locally made here in Baringo, so I think they buy the wire and then they start now retweeting and maybe preparing it. So the 2 ones will go just down here. Yeah. Wala now.
Kimi welo.
Omi welo. It's like 4-inch nail. 4-inch nail. At least to support the little corner. Sharp corner. No, no. Me so.
Keep nugel daso. Nur jiratin nangga tau. Tiranga na jagi binitro darmana.
Venda que tu me tagas un Mustafa.
Nya jauh karapat. Con ấy thuần như cái cú tấm. Tấm màu cái ngầu gòn. Nah, das pergi.
In the silence I see the one.
That's my bad. Tengah dia bangin uyang. Có người ta lấy mua.
Ngati baju itu aja. The guy has a very sharp panga, so.
Cái dòng này nó mất chung sẽ để lên tàu này như thế tủ ven.
Yeah.
Rồi cho bóc.
Anggap cuma dia antai.
Top.
Kau berenang.
No. Nó mà giúp cái bên.
Jerem. Kicam ku tinyi tapanga kishap. Itoning mengkit. Leni tol chichara. Okay. Pensalisha. Gula guna mujita Musa orenda ngonda gula. Musa kuniata. Ya? Atari juma Musa. So zero like the experts. I will judge list. Okay. Uko farmer, you need to try or yam yato. Kebagat cut. So on to the motor. Two wheelbarrows of ballast, 2 wheelbarrows of sand, and 1 cement, 1 bag of cement. So I hope this will get the post on the fence very firm. Yeah. Then we have a spade. Well, you're going to be got over house secure, how common story. I get the community word. No, Miss Smithy one. Rip kita Smithy one, okay. We need to add some more cement, guys. Yeah. Oh, ya itu sekali lagi lagi tiaga. Kalau kim gitu guys, so we are adding in more cement so that it gets through. Yeah. Itu sudah seru rumah tak panen itu anggil kau orang nasi mesti ya kita anu menjual orang ngomong semua itu menjual. Ah. Siar gak sih? Orang genet tuh, nggak ibu ngisi. Siar ya? It's getting the water from the septic tank, so we had some rainwater which was collected, so that's what we're using. Alengi bagi kwa jeri bag. Dari weri. Kau bendo jam kandali. Miana ye. Miana dagi ko kiu jagi tu. Mami si ko ji. Ya.
Kau nyeri patiala sebis.
Kile kau ni. Walda ke?
Kau nyeri patiala.
Oh ya le. Sorry. So at least when we have the motor, it gets so strong for the fence. Lah terbibi yang lagi. Baca dengan dia guna. Insya man, guy is good.
Batile ni me. Wala ko no. Talbat. Halo. Nimesikia kabisa kwa area. Ya? Nimesikia kabisa kwa area. Ami area bwana. Ami side. Nimekuja mpaka hapo nikasema huwezi kwanza kufika kwa classmate. Nimeweka kamba pale kwa kasi ni mimi pesa tatu. Watu wengi bwana. Yenyewe. Okay. Pole pole. Nataka tu kidogo. Hii bado oyo bora try. Oyo like that. Amwese ila ndisinge mimi my disturbance. My village. Ye wirtele kidogo kurnya ko kat. Ingat. Sawa. Anya situ bisa long sa. Sai ni situ. Good. Uangnya makan.
Cutting this. Yeah. So we're going to the corner post to see at least if we can get those posts on the corner very firm. The motor. And it is. Meneno very galak. So first we had some nails and then the support of the nails and the motor, we think that will be very firm, quite firm enough. Yeah, quite enough. So now with the corner post done with the mortar, so at least you see it has a very strong support. So maybe we'll give it a few days so that it gets dried up and firm enough so that we can nail in the barbed wire, and then now we close with the chain link. So what to do next? We're going to have the rope straight to the last corner post that we did so that we can get a straight line, so that we start maybe making those middle posts stand straight on the line. Yeah, so join, and then I hope you subscribe to this channel. And guys, I know yesterday we uploaded a video, we did a farm tour, a quick farm tour at my mother's place, so I hope you will check that video. I'll link on the description so that you guys can appreciate the types of mangoes and maybe the sustainable farming that she does at home. Yeah, thank you. We decided to add a few more stones so that we get this mortar very strong enough to all onto the post, because this is a corner post and we really need a very strong support. So that's why we decided to add a few more. Yeah. So right now we want to have a few nails on the bottom of this post, so that when it goes down to the oil, it really oils the mortar to keep it firm. Yeah. Rogers on the job.
Lo, mau pergi ke mana cuti? क्या berkembang dasa?
3-inch nail.
2.5.
Or 2.5. Clear. So now it's get the post standing up straight on the wall, and then we had some water, and we're done, guys. We're done with this. Kiru sangu lengi do. Kilo. Toing do. Bas, addresses. Yeah. Sim. Crips. As far as you can go. So you're kind of soloist. Jadi ya tulia. Mulanya ucogo soje. Ya. Ya waikal ngisili kita ore. Aku ya to kita ben kama sira ngisili. Kajutti kita. Yeah. Quite enough. Yeah, now this is farm. We leave it to dry. Hopefully. You know the temperatures here is about 27, 28.
Oh yeah, no, okay. No.
So we have won this post. The hole was really deep. It held this post. Here we had a 2-foot hole. So there's no need of having mortar because a 2-foot hole is quite enough to hold this post firm. And this is the post that we're going to connect the rope with the corner post down there, so that we have this rope on a straight line, and then now we fill the post. Setting the last one, so we have to put in some nails. Last job. Mama lagi, kalian ini. Kidogo tu. Bas, smart. Weka mti hivyo. Torta tu itoboka. Bas. Ai.
Torti mecha nguru chongote.
Kunyo peru kuma sina. Ngula. Ngula.
Ti ai ta sai.
Kunyo kuno no legi tot kambe bwana nga.
Kami sore mau konan ni kemarin sige.
Karena mengeta sip kemarin anda, at least kutapuna. Namna hiyo sasa iko karibu. Kwenda kasi. The last post. Macam kata dia
Tua cuma
karena minta para kuan. Anak karya anda kan. Bus. Last point with Mr. Isaac. Evans mwenyewe. Evans Spino. Mason. Poster. Nene, macam macam gila gitu. Itu kan. So we have to get one spade for ballast and maybe sand to complete this job. It's been a long day. See now the posts are lined well along the boundary. Then we'll have some another this direction. Yeah. So one last job. So what follows after this, we're going to maybe untie the fence, the old fence. Then we'll get to reuse the old barbed wire and the old chain link. So we had bought about two new chain links, which are 5 feet long, 5 feet tall, and maybe 18 meters long. So we hope when we use the other chain link and the two new ones, we hope this fence will be a complete job. Then we'll let you know what follows next. So thanks so much. Subscribe, like. Welcome our way. When you see we're using these stones around the post, it means that we're not able to duck well the poles, so that's why you have to support a bit so that the motor can hold it on place. Very nice. Kazi Kwisha. Yes, job done. Job complete. What's up, good people? So my good name is Victor from Baringo. So today has been a successful day after working so hard to have the post on our land boundary. So tomorrow I think we'll be beginning with transferring the whole barbed wire from where our initial fence was going through now to the new post. Then maybe we complete it by adding the chain link later. So I hope it will be a good day. So thank you guys for supporting me and watching this channel. Really glad that you're here. Share this channel, subscribe, like, and comment. So this is how everything went on. There's a corner post and our farm goes that way. Then now we're going the other direction. So there's a corner post we did today. You see, it's now a kind of farm. Yeah, I think this is very good. Let me show you along. So you see, this is the rope that we use to line the post on this line. From this corner post, there is another corner there. This looks good. Our land is a bit rocky. Yeah, our land is a bit rocky. That's why you see we're trying to combine the mortar and ballast so that we have that firm post to hold on the barbed wire. So we decided to bring the chain link. We have this chain link lying down here. See, this is about 4 feet high, and that is quite enough to hold to this fence. But we brought this chain link from the old fence. There's an old fence going that way, so we reused it to bring it here. Then now we need an additional 2, of which we bought it today. So we bought a 5 feet tall chain link. It goes for about 2,600 Kenya shillings. Yeah, and these are the posts. Then you can notice that we have very many hardcores. So the hardcore stones were being extracted during the rainy season when it was around July, August 2024. The idea of this hardcore is that when it is raining, when you extract them from the ground, it's so quick because the soil is very loose. So what I decided, because I have a dream to build a home, I have a dream to build a house, at least a 3-bedroom house for my small family. And yesterday when I did the video for the farm, a quick tour farm at my mother's place, so she lives somewhere there. It's about like 5 to 6 kilometers, and my dad lives here. I have a dream to build a 3-bedroom house, and the house will be somewhere there. See that huge tree? Yeah, I think the house will be somewhere there. So what I decided, since I do not have the resources, I do not have the funds immediately to build the project, I decided to do it slow by slow. So whenever I get some few cents, whenever I get some few coins, I usually have people on ground. So like this hardcores, it was extracted way in July 2025. So I have lots of them. I have massive of them. So I'm sure this will be enough for the foundation. So this will be enough for the backfilling. I have some ballasts, the ballast that we were using during the day when we were trying to make these posts. And you see here, we had some ballast here. This is very dry, and we did it today. So I'm very sure that tomorrow some nails will not be disturbing this when we'll be trying to fix the barbed wire. So the ballast there, it's about 200 wheelbarrows. I think that should be quite enough also for the 3-bedroom house. Maybe to somewhere for the lintel, we'll try to crush some soft ones on the other side, that are septic. So but the 200 wheelbarrows will be enough for the foundation. Yeah, we also managed to save up and buy some bush stones. This is about 1,000 feet. I'll show you closely. Yeah, I'm pretty sure things are coming up. Things are coming up, guys. We are trying to change home. We went to school, and after school we went to look for opportunities, and when we find some few opportunities lying out here, so we try to save, we try to bring some few changes at home. These are bush stones. These bush stones are very hard. They are very weatherproof. So you can see this has been lying here for, I bought it on October 2025, November 2025. So it's been lying here for a good 3 to 4 months. 5 months, yeah, 5 to 6 months, let's say. So you see, it's not affected by rain, but it was very sunny from November, December, January, and maybe at the end of February, that is when the rain started falling. And going this way, that is where we started in the morning. We have the post running coming up here. I think we had around 32 posts, if I'm not wrong. So 32 posts. We have a spacing of about 3 meters between each post. From that post to this corner post, it's about 3 meters from here to here. We have about 32. Also, we are repurposing the chain link, the old chain link. You can see I have it here already. We were able to remove it from the fence, from the old fence today. It's here. So tomorrow, after having the backed wire in it, then we close with the chain link. And maybe in the near future, we'll have some droppers so that it can strengthen the chain link on the fence. Yeah. And I hope now everything is good. We are doing it step by step. We have little fans, yes, but we have to move something. We have to see something is moving on the ground. Yeah. So that's my big motivation every day. When I wake up, at least I get something moving on. I know maybe in the future I'll be sitting out here and enjoying with friends and you guys, maybe when you visit me at home here in Baringo. So at least we'll be enjoying. Tomorrow we are going to remove this barbed wire. We are going to repurpose it and use it on the new fence. So we're going to remove this and this. So we had also a chain link which was going through here. So we were able to remove the chain link after making sure the posts were firm on the ground. Then we took it down there so that tomorrow things will be easy. Will be very easy. That's it, guys. I do not have much to show you today, and I hope you enjoyed this video. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching until this point. And you can see this. We're trying to change. We're trying to change home. We went to look for opportunities out there. We went to school. After school now, we went to look for opportunities, and at least when we found the little opportunities out there, we're trying to change home so that in the near future, maybe when we are retired, we already have a home, we already have a place to call home, and where we can sit and relax and enjoy the fruits of hard work. Yeah. So thanks so much for watching to this point, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Because you've watched this, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please share it, like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for support. Bye. See you.